And we're live on the Backstretch again for race cars and parts. I got the Maverick Cambridge again, co-hosting again tonight. I can't find nobody better.
Oh boy.
I'm trying to make sure it's on. And everybody can hear. I ain't got no video. Oh, there was video.
And we're live on the Backstretch.
Okay. So we are live. And everybody can hear us. Got a few racing results to go over from this past weekend. Of course, Cherokee Speedway, Gaffney, South Carolina, hosted the V8 Tribal Nationals and the Mike Duval Memorial event. Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park had the CT 525 Nationals. Natural Bridge hosted the American All-Stars. I think that's everybody. Oh, and the Steel Block Bandits were at County Line.
Yep.
Almost forgot about that one. Because I had a hard time hunting some of this stuff. So that's the reason I'm a little late getting on. But before we get started into doing results, we will thank our sponsors real quick.
On the Backstretch is presented to you by these great sponsors. Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Go check out Philip and Cambridge Gann for all your race car parts and fabrication needs, located on K School Road in Mayodan, North Carolina. Go check out Gann's Race Cars and Parts. NRS Race Score, and for all your transponder and scoring needs, the official score of the Mid-East Racing Association. Go check them out on Facebook at NRS Race Scoring. Too Fast for You Embroidery. That is Tanja Gann, in-house at Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Need them hats done, shirts, sweatshirts, monograms. Go check out Tanja Gann at Too Fast for You Embroidery. She'll take care of all your embroidery needs. Located on K School Road in Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Tate Logging and Firewood, located in Low Gap, North Carolina. That is the home of the Hillbilly, Zach Tate and the T9 Machine, and also the Hillbilly Girl of Abby Tate. For all your logging, timber, and firewood needs, go check out Tate's Logging and Firewood or give them a call at 336-757-6706. Vinyl adds horsepower at Randy's Custom Lettering, located in Wannaco, North Carolina. Go check out Randy and Chris for all your vinyl signage and decal needs. You can check them out on Facebook at Randy's Custom Lettering or give them a call at 336-591-9301. TC Construction, that is Travis Covey out of King, North Carolina. He is the official sponsor of the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, Fast Time Award, and Hard Charger Award for the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour. The T-Shirt Guru of Travis Lawson with Stokes Apparel. If your race team, ball team, business is looking for apparel, go check out Travis Lawson at Stokes Apparel. You can find him on Facebook at Stokes Apparel or online at www.stokesapparel.com. Special thanks to Jason and Brittany Walls with the Mid-East Racing Association, your home with the Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models. The Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, your Pro Fabrications Mid-East 604 late models, and your True Light Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks. And debuting this year, the Mid-East Super Late Model Series. Go check them out at racemideast.com. Andrews Mowing and Landscaping, the driver of the number 46, 604 late model. That is Andrew and Brandy Langford with Andrews Mowing and Landscaping for all your landscape design, maintenance, and grading needs. Give them a call at 336-624-8357 or go check them out on Facebook at Andrews Mowing and Landscaping. Need trash hauled? Call Capital Waste. Their team is ready to help you determine the right product for your needs. Offering dumpster rentals and portable toilet rentals. Give them a call today at 336-648-8808 with 2 locations to serve you in Mount Airy, North Carolina and Mooresville, North Carolina. Also, check them out online at capitalwastetrash.com.
And thanks to all our great sponsors for helping us out, put the show on every week. We'll get started with Cherokee Speedway, the place your mama warned you about in Gaffney, South Carolina, for the Tribal V8 Nationals and the Mike Duval Memorial event. We're going to start off with Friday night, October the 11th. They had qualifiers for Street Stocks, Renegade Sportsman, Thunder Bombers, but they have full show for the Pure Stocks. And the Crown Vics, 500 to win each one.
Your Pure Stock feature winner was the ST7 of Nathan Pierce. Second went to the number 1 of Josh Ayers. Third was the 83 of Ricky Bogan. Fourth was the 12 of Justin Wyatt. Fifth was the 71 of Donnie Barner. Sixth was the 00 of Devin Kelly. Seventh was the 99 of Derek Burgess. Eighth was the 23 of Braden Toole. Ninth was the 15 of Austin Bruce. And 10th was the 4 of Brandon Byers. I watched that race.
That was an awesome race.
Man, that was
showtime picking up the win.
Wow. It was like one of those wow moments on the first lap.
Oh, yeah. I had one turnover on the first lap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nobody let off.
But like I said, it was a good race. That's just old school racing, the old Camaros. And I just like the old look. And also on Friday night, they ran Crown Vics and TJ Slack picking up the win. That 0 machine out of Belmont, North Carolina. Second went to Barry Bryant in the 2 machine. Lucas Tyndale finished third, a 7 machine. Fourth goes to the 1 machine of Austin Connor. Charlie Menders finishing fifth in the 23 machine. The 9 of Chuck Sims, sixth. Seventh goes to the 37S of Mason Mintz. Zach Campfield in the 34 finishing eighth. Ninth going to the 10W, Justin Watson. Rounding out your top 10 was Dustin Higdon in the 15 machine for the Crown Vics. Then we roll into Saturday for the Mike Duval Memorial event. 10,000 to win, Mid-East Super Late Models. I don't even have them in order, Cambridge.
Okay. Well, you're doing that one, by the way.
Street Stocks, 3,000 to win. Renegade Sportsman, 3,000 to win. Thunder Bombers, 3,000 to win. Then a $1,000 Crown Vic and a 1,500 to win. Sheets Mid-East, the Modified Tour Championship race number 2. Street Stocks was also a qualifier for a provisional at Charlotte. So whoever had the best finish there at Cherokee Saturday night that does not make the field at Charlotte will get a provisional. We'll start off first. I don't know what order they're in. But it is going to be the open wheel modifieds for the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour Championship race number 2. Taking home the Mike Duval Memorial event with the 5W out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. It's Ethan Wilson driving that Mackie Cox modified. Second went to Bailey Lofton in the Y44 out of Mount Holly. Third goes to Lancaster, South Carolina's Tyler Love in the 92 machine. Fourth going to Grayson Wells out of Gaffney, South Carolina in the 59 machine. Fifth going to Josh Roletter out of Anderson, South Carolina in the 30 machine. Sixth went to Grayson Keaton in the 1 machine. A seventh goes to Maverick Cambridge Gann in the 45 machine. Eighth goes to Dennis Kirk in the 71 machine. Ninth to Preston Blaylock in the 00 machine, the Double or Nothing Racing. And rounding out your top 10 was Chris Nickerson in the 73 machine out of Lula, Georgia. Then we rolled out for the Mike Duval Super Late Model, 10,000 to win, a 50-lap main event.
The 79 of Donald McIntosh picked up the 10,000. victory. Second went to the 101 of Casey Roberts. Third was the 87 of Ross Bales. Fourth went to the 16 of Ben Watkins. Round out the top 5 was the 22 of Chris Ferguson. Sixth went to the 3 of Brent Robinson. Seventh was the 88 of Trent Ivy. Eighth was the 24D of Michael Brown. And ninth went to the 55 of Benji Hicks. And rounding out your top 10 was the 57 of Luke Cooper.
And then we roll into. That's right. They didn't have the pictures for the rest of them. That's why I don't have anything. So you can start. We can start whichever one's next. See, we hide that. So the street stock main event and also the Charlotte qualifier out of Mooresboro, North Carolina, in the 78 machine, Blake Pryor picking up the win, followed by Rock Hill, South Carolina's Cade Langley in the 11 machine. Third went to Rod Tucker in the 24 machine, Patrick Line in the 01 finishing. Fourth, Blake Bentley. Fifth in the 18B machine, Bob Robertson sixth in the 19X. Jake Jackson in the 17 JR finishing seventh. Ricky Green in the 18 finishing eighth. Bradley Weaver in the 2 machine finishing ninth. And Caleb McLaughlin in the 83 machine. Round out your top 10.
Your Renegade Sportsman feature winner was the 11L of Cade Langley. Second went to the 12B of Blake Bentley. Third was the 28 of Nick Milstead. Fourth went to the 54 of Daniel Massey. Fifth was the 52 of Christian Patterson. Sixth was the 5 of Earl Petty. Seventh went to the 3 of Travis Mosley. Eighth was the 12 of Jason Gulich. Ninth was the 38D of Josh Davis. And rounding out your top 10 was the 81 of William Cook.
Then up next was Thunder Bombers. Todd Stetson picking up the win out of Spartanburg, South Carolina, in the 19T machine. Second going to Tyler Geis in the 47 machine. Third to Mark Towell in the 97T. Hunter Thunderbird in the 78 machine, finishing fourth. Fifth went to Rod Tucker in the 28 machine. Travis Mosley in the 119, finishing sixth. Cruz Madison in the 05 machine, finishing seventh. Dylan Chappell in the 12 machine, finishing eighth. Ninth went to Michael Owensby in the 22 machine, and rounding out your top 10 was Jamie Decker in the 45 machine for your Thunder Bombers.
And to round out the night at Cherokee Speedway, your Crown Vic V8s, your feature winner was the 5 of Justin Watts. Second went to the 2 of Barry Bryant. Third was the 52 of Jeff Lamb. Fourth was the 10 of Isaiah Watts. Fifth went to the 32 of Garrett Killman. Sixth was the 23 of Charlie Menders. Seventh was the 06 of Morgan Milstead. Eighth was the 27M of Savannah Menders. Ninth was the 06H of Skylar Hyde. And rounding out your top 10 was the 22X of David Matthews.
And a lot of people have seen the video. Jack Craig, there's Bumper Jack Craig, Between the Walls with Bumper Jack, doing his podcast. Him and another fellow doing a podcast at Cherokee. But he's also got the video from Hunt to Front. Hunt to Front did stream all the events. The Zero car in the Crown Vics took a vicious lick to turn one wall. It was not TJ Slack in the car. It was, I can't remember who was in it.
Casey Towell.
Casey Towell was in it. But terrible wreck in that division. Glad he walked away okay. We'll roll on into Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park for the CTS 525 Nationals. No results on my race pass. I do have what I could find for winners. I know they run modified. Yeah, Casey Towell. Tie rod broke is what Jack Craig said. All I know, it was a vicious hit. But the CTS 525 late model nationals at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park, they had a $1,200 to win Profab race.
Random 12 race.
Random 12, that's what it was. Random 12 They picked 12 drivers at random out of a hat to run that race. Who did you say won that?
The 29.
I didn't see it.
Geez.
You said his name earlier.
Austin Hendren, is that right?
I think that's right. What happened to Maverick? Let me down.
I let myself down.
But 602 modifieds. It was Jake Barnacastle picking up the win in the 2J machine. Like I said, I do not know the rundown because I didn't see it posted anywhere. But
Alex Hendren, yeah. Sorry.
Alex Hendren, yep.
I knew it was an A name. I just didn't exactly know. I couldn't remember which one.
Won the random 12. New cars was on schedule, but I only seen that they had one car signed in for Friday night. So I'm assuming they didn't run them. Then we roll into Saturday night. 602 late models. That's
Kendall. 3 in a row for Kendall, isn't it?
Yep, 3 in a row for Kendall Tucker in at 602 double nickel, 00 machine. That's a whole lot to say. Double nickel, 00 machine. Alex Hendren. And then, of course, Jesse Rocket. That's 2 in a row for him at 525 and that 537 machine, picking up the $5,000 payday for the 525 Nationals. Not good, great payday for Jesse Rocket. Like I said, sorry, I don't have the rundowns, but like I said, I didn't see him anywhere listed. The Great Jelly Gang. Picking up a win at a home track. He wanted to win before he went to Charlotte. Sean Peach picking up the U-Car win Saturday night at Ultimate Motorsports in RV Park. Like I said, that rounds out all the results I do have for Ultimate. Like I said, there wasn't nothing on my race pass this week, so I didn't have anything to go off of, and I didn't see it on Ultimate's page. So I done the best I could. Thank you for Austin Bumgarner. I did find the pictures from Austin Bumgarner. So if you want any
Austin, I know Jeff Parsons won at East Lincoln in the modified Saturday night.
Okay. That was their last race of the season, too, I do believe.
Yep.
Then we're going to roll into Natural Bridge Speedway. They hosted the American All-Stars for 3,000 win. Also run Sportsman and Pure Stocks. I do have these. I'm trying to read all these comments. But Sean says the track was awesome on Saturday night. Jake Barnacastle. Oh, Jeff, I'm sorry. Jake Steady. Says 602 late models was the 0077 20 and 2J, which would have been Mr. Barnacastle himself. I'm trying to think who the 77 is in 602s. Is that Bobby Jones?
Bobby Jones, yeah.
And the 20 car would be, I don't know.
Trey Stamper, maybe?
Trey Stamper. Yep, Trey Stamper. 602. I always think about him for modifieds.
Yeah. It's been odd not seeing him in a modified here lately.
But we're going to roll into the American All-Stars at Natural Bridge. I think that's who's first.
Yep. The 7A of Justin Williams driving the Corey Almond-owned 604 late model took the victory. Second went to the 65 of Samuel Bryant. Third was the 07 of Hayden Cardwell. Fourth went to the 5 of Travis Steele. Fifth was the 87 of Walker Arthur. Sixth went to the 51 of Bobby Thompson. Seventh was the 26 of Jack Brown. Eighth was the 17 of Logan Robertson. Ninth went to the 727 of Bailey Lowe. And right at your top 10 was the 4S of Ryan Smith.
And then up next was, that's going to be the Pure Stocks. Pure Stocks, the 06 of Chris Hutton, picking up the win. Dakota Johnson in the 36 machine was second. The 11 of Robert Tyree was third. The 81 of Joe Harmon is fourth. Fifth is the 22 of Matthew Hamilton. 38 machine of Aiden Mead was 6th. 7th went to Mac Ayers in the 66 machine. 8th went to Bradrick Wheeler in the 18W. 9th went to 51 of Danny Tucker. And rounding out your top 10 was the 3 of David Brogan. That's going to leave the sportsman. That sportsman was a little interesting. How a driver change.
But the 25V of Bryce Vire picked up the feature win. 2nd went to the Cowboy of Michael Ayers. 3rd was the 4 of Bryce Smith. 4th went to the 22 of Samuel Hamilton. 5th was the 65 of John Jennings. And 6th, driving the Matt Duggins chop saw on number 99, was Tommy Taylor.
Taylor back in the race car.
He come all the way from 14th, I believe, all the way up to 6th. Not a bad run for Tommy. 7th was the 17 of Jeremiah Marshall. 8th was the 55 of Dakota Fox. 9th went to the 3 of Jacob Level. And 10th was the 17W of Brent Weaver. They had 25 race cars. 27 race cars.
27 race cars.
27 race cars.
The Natural Bridge, like I said, only running 3 divisions for that night. Last but not least on the agenda, it's going to be Steel Block Bandits was at County Line for the 16th annual race for the kids. $5,000 to win, $500 to start for Division Wheels. Steel Block Bandits. And when the dust settled, it was the Sweet Potato Express of Michael Rouse in the 23 machine out of Wilson, North Carolina, picking up the win. Christian Thomas in the 06 machine finishing 2nd. The D8 of Dustin Mitchell was 3rd. 4th went to Sean Harrell in the 3 machine. Russell Irwin in the 22 finishing 5th. 6th went to the 32 of Michael Batten. I got choked. 7th went to Bobby Lyles in the L3 machine. 8th went to Timmy Mills in the 52 machine. 9th going to Tyler Bear in the B8 machine. That's a unusual finish for Tyler Bear. He's usually a podium man.
Mm-hmm.
And running out your top 10 was Bradley. Was it McCaskill?
McCaskill.
In the 18 machine. So that rounds up. And they're going to go into Fayetteville on the 26th, I believe, of October for their season finale for the Steel Block Bandits. So it'll be interesting. Of course, TC Construction Hard Charger Award went to Grayson Wells in the 59 machine. Quick Time Award went to Garrett Kilman, who broke a transmission in the first dash race.
Yep.
And Cambridge Gang got the pole award. Ended up on the pole after all the dashes and point system.
Yep.
Hey, where'd you say you want to start?
I started where I said I was going to start. Did I finish there? No.
Well, you know.
I ran out of talent. That's what happened.
You ran out of talent.
Ran out of talent.
You can't run out of something you didn't have. No, you leave the door wide open. You know that.
Yeah. Well, somebody's got to. Got to make it funny somehow. It's all right. It is what.
But
it is.
like I said, all the Cherokee, you can go back and watch it on Hunt the Front TV. Everything from the V8 Tribal Nationals and the Mike Duval Memorial event. You can also catch up on everything with William Richards, the voice of Cherokee Speedway, with Cherokee Chatter podcast on Wednesdays. Usually it's on Wednesdays. Sometimes it's Thursdays when it comes out. And of course, Bumper Jack Between the Walls is starting his some podcasts back up. He's done 2 in the last couple of weeks. So maybe we'll see more out of Bumper Jack.
Maybe we need to have a collab.
Huh?
Maybe we need to have a collaboration.
A collaboration?
Yeah.
We need to get Bumper Jack.
Some Bumperjack in between the walls of on the backstretch.
I give him access to the page. He can do stuff on the page too. It just don't seem to happen for some reason.
I think it'd be fun.
But he's a working man. He does live a good ways away from here. But Bumper Jack did take up donations at Cherokee, take to Western North Carolina
Yep.
at Cherokee. Jack Craig was at the big bonfire on Friday night at Cherokee.
I heard some stories about that bonfire.
Bonfire was pretty interesting. I saw some things I never thought I'd see.
I heard some things I never thought I'd hear.
Well, you know that too. William Richard did post some videos. They had a little bonfire going, and before the night was over, the whole wood pile that they had to the side was on fire. Had a DJ. Tony Adair come out and hung out with him for a little while.
Yeah, I heard it.
Sanchez run off with his cooler, so he had a bum beer from everybody. But good times. We stayed up there me and Jason and Brittany. We stayed up there for a little while. Then we went on back to
we got on out there and found us a Waffle House.
A Waffle House. Like I said, we hung out with them and had a little fun. Michael Will, of course, he had to go home, ball and chain, drag him back home. He couldn't stay for the bonfire.
Nah, you know he ain't gonna stay for nothing.
He ain't watching either, so I can talk junk about him. I'm gonna talk junk about him if he's in here.
We don't care, Willard.
I forgot to turn my volume down. Of course, I'm sure everybody has heard by now. And I'm going to pull up the actual message, too, while I'm thinking about it. Which I think Ultimate posted the message itself. Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. Yeah, it is. But the 50,000 to win 602 Nationals has been postponed.
Oh, geez, I'm about to fall off this chair.
That would be good.
It
has been postponed until March 28th, 29th of 2025 is what they're planning on doing. XR come out with the statement of the XR 602 Nationals set for October 18th and 19th, 2024 have been postponed and will be run March 28th and 29th, 2025. A significant number of competitors, 80 plus as of Sunday, have been impacted directly or indirectly by the aftermath of Hurricane Helene and are not being able to be able to attend. So all event entries and any sales will transfer to the new dates. So due to the hurricanes affecting Florida and Tennessee and eastern North Carolina, of course, Georgia, a lot of them guys couldn't make the trip up here. So instead of being short 60 to 80 cars, they have decided to postpone it. So we will wait to hear more about what's coming up at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. There's Chastity Caldwell, 60s photography at Cherokee this past weekend. I should have sent her a message and gave me some pictures because I didn't have no pictures of anything but the mods and the supers from Cherokee. I'm sure she had some. Natural Bridge going to have the Fall Classic October 18th and 19th this week. Lake Miles 4,000 to win, 300 to start. Sportsman 1,000 to win, 100 to start. Street Stocks. Bring your home track rules, 900 to win, 80 to start. Pure Stocks. Bring your home track rules, 800 to win, 75 to start. Friday will be hot laps, qualifying, and heat races. Saturday will be B mains and features at Natural Bridge. I didn't even think about it, Justin. You hadn't been there all year, and it's the first time I seen you there, so I didn't even think about it. Blue Ridge Outlaws are headed to Livonia Speedway Saturday, October the 19th for 3,500 to win, 300 to start. Of course, World Short Track Championships coming up at Charlotte.
My favorite weekend of the year.
The dirt track at Charlotte will be October 31st through November 2nd. Plan on being there. I'll be there. Maverick will be there. Goose will be there.
We'll be there having a
the
grand
Middies crew will
time.
be there.
We're there for the fun times. Then there's just a race that breaks out.
It breaks out every once in a while. Yeah. Of course, Cherokee, Tony Adair and company still have the 25th and 26th for the Halloween Crown Vicious. The non-Charlotte Classic. And of course, November 11th, the big blue-gray 100 that has been changed to 60 laps this year. That will be on a Sunday after Sanoa after Flow Night in America Sanoa race. And then, of course, the 29th through the December 1st will be the World Crown 4-Cylinder Nationals at the place your mama warned about, Cherokee Speedway. So they still got 3 events coming up. So hopefully we'll see a little more action down there. Steel Block Bandits will be at Fayetteville October the 26th. I think it's the 25th and 26th show at Fayetteville that weekend. I haven't seen a flyer out yet, but I do know Steel Block Bandits are there the 26th. Yeah. Well, I'm not there every week, Chastity, so I didn't know. I'm over there when the Mid-East is there, and I usually don't see nobody. But that takes care of the upcoming events. And like I said, sorry, I don't have more for Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park from this past weekend, but like I said, I couldn't find the results. Make sure I ain't got nothing else on here that I need to remember. So it looks like, as far as I know, I got a weekend off. You got a weekend off?
I do. I'm going to play golf.
Play who?
Play golf.
No. Yeah.
I'm going to.
I ain't chasing no ball around into a hole.
Yeah.
We might need to get you a Sims rig.
Hey, if somebody's willing to give me one, sure. I'm not opposed to that at all.
There's Grayson Keaton. On open practice.
You bring a skid steer and we'll make one.
I'm trying to think who that might be running modifieds.
I don't even know.
Fayetteville's not running this weekend.
Honestly.
Cherokee's not running. They're not running. They don't run them at Natural Bridge. So I don't know of anybody off the top of my head that's running modifieds this weekend.
There's my offer. Go get the skid steer. We'll make one. We'll make a mini air rat here in my backyard. Yeah, it's going to be smaller though.
I've been forgiven. That's the first time I've ever been forgiven for anything.
Okay.
I'm used to being at fault. I'm always at fault. It's like, it's always your fault.
Mm-hmm. It is. I'll see you in 2 hours. Hell yeah.
2 hours. I bet he won't.
Wait a minute.
Which I don't know if a lot of racetracks now aren't running because the car store and the modifieds are
at Wilkesboro.
This weekend.
I'm gonna tell you what. Me and that guy right there, we raced side by side for like 10 laps, and at the line we was still side by side. I mean, like literally like this.
She knows Willard.
Oh, it's always Willard's fault. It's always Willard's fault.
Ask Willard. It ain't never been his fault.
Ask him. It's never his fault, but it's always Willard's fault. Hey, ask Nat. All you gotta do is ask Nat. Nat'll tell you it's Willard's fault.
Nat knows.
Oh my gosh, we stand there in a driver's meeting Saturday, and she was lighting him up.
I wonder where she gets that from.
I looked at Grayson. I looked at Grayson Wells and Keaton. They's always both standing right there. I looked at them. I said, "Just like her mom, ain't she?"
She got a little bit of both of them in there. There's Joe Lawson. There's Garrett Kilman. Right now, Ultimate hasn't put out anything, Garrett, as far as running this weekend because we're
not. But I know what he's thinking. He's thinking it's going to be a tour race, but the tour race has been canceled as well. I'm pretty sure.
Like I said, I haven't heard anything confirmed yet, but they're looking at because Wilkesboro is running on Saturday with the Cars Tour and the Modifieds, so it may not happen at Ultimate this weekend. But like I said, Garrett Gilman, he was your TC Construction Fast Time Award.
Yep. And broke.
We need to get Grayson.
I think he broke a shifter linkage.
He broke something in the transmission.
We
need to get Grayson Keaton on the show.
Yeah. 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 We're making that happen. I'm good. I'm gonna make that happen. If I have to drag you from Winston myself or Moxville. I'm sorry.
He ain't even gotta come. He can. I know he knows how to use.
I'm gonna drag him here.
I know he can use his phone.
We know he can use his phone.
Will can tell you all about his phone because Will watches it more than he does.
Evidently.
Oh,
Broke the input shaft.
input shaft.
I have one too, and his girlfriend come up there and asked me if I had one, and I have one. I just didn't have it on a trailer. That's about because we had one break on Travis's car at Fayetteville. I swear, I believe it was the night he won at Fayetteville, and we never put it back on it. We never put it on a trailer. We just fixed them and never put them back on a trailer. Man, I hate that.
That's a long drive for you, Chastity. That's a very long drive.
Man, I'm gonna try and do a better job next year. I'm gonna try and get us some people up on the show, and try and make it a little bit more entertaining for everybody. And I'll 100% take responsibility. That was my fault. So
all I know is something has got to give on something because we probably got to change this show to a different night of the week because Mondays is tough.
Yeah, Mondays is tough.
Even
though we got 15 people in here, this has been a good night. I have to say.
It has been a good night, but I got home from Cherokee because I had to come home because I had my mama's birthday party. I had to be there.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have been mud.
Yeah. Oh.
And it was my nephews too. But anyway, I got home about 5:30. By the time I got a shower, lay down at 6:30.
Did you come home Saturday night? Did you?
Yeah.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, I come home Saturday night.
What time do you leave the racetrack? 2, 3?
Something like that.
Oh, God. We loaded up. As soon as we got done, I loaded up, man. We left. We bolted.
Well, and then I had to be in Gibsonville by 12. So I didn't get much sleep. I come home and went back to sleep. And I did do a lot of the show stuff last night, but it's a little tough sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's the reason sometimes I had to postpone it because we race on Sunday and I get home and got to go to work Monday. It's tough. So we may pick a different night next week to do the show. Or next year to do the show next week. Might be next week too. Who knows? Well, it probably won't be a show because ain't nobody racing.
No.
Blue Ridge Outlaws is racing. Bridge is racing.
Yeah.
So we may do something because we'll see who's in the car, Chop Sauce car.
Yeah.
Oh, if Tommy Taylor's back in, that might be interesting.
And Matt, I'm pretty sure Matt's hurt his back.
He's hurt his back or something. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Matt's hurt his back and his neck.
That.
I don't think he's feeling too good at the moment. But I hope he gets better.
Garrett Kimmel says we're gonna have 2 with us from now on.
Man, I don't blame you because normally that's what we do is have about 2 with us about everywhere we go of everything that we can fit on a trailer, and always something happens and we break something that we don't have.
There has been times they have went down for practice at Fayetteville and they called me on Friday night. Hey, before you leave, can you go by the shop and pick up your stuff we laid out?
I think one time I forgot my shoes and I had to get my shoes, bring them down there.
Yeah. One time I had to bring
You brought me decals.
Control arm.
Yeah, you did.
Lower control arm. And Himes joints. And
oh, man. Just call Al up and be like, hey, Al, just lay this out. Nick's going to come get it
in the morning.
We messed up a little bit more than we thought. Oh, man. You remember the 5,000? You remember the 5,000 to win at Cherokee? Was it last year? Was that right?
Yeah, 5,000 win.
We was down there practicing on Friday night, and next thing I know, we calling you and calling Al that we tore the brake floater mount plumb off the frame. We needed a whole lot of stuff that night.
Here comes, I've run hot laps in my Crocs before because for the same reason.
I ain't never done that, but I ain't gonna lie. I've run in Hey Dudes before.
Hey,
that fits. This fits right here. That fits.
Scoot raced in his socks for a long time because he had to have shoes custom made. You remember that?
No, I don't.
When
I don't think I've ever heard that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
When Scoot first started racing, nobody had racing shoes that would fit his feet.
Wow.
So he would race in his socks. So he could feel the pedals.
That's crazy.
Until they got some shoes. I do remember that. Hot laps and Crocs. Well, Crocs is a little worse than the Hey Dudes, I do believe.
I bet he had him. But I bet he had him in sport mode.
He better had him in 4-wheel drive. That ain't no joke.
Man, it's a shame Willard ain't in here.
It's a good thing.
Sometimes.
Brittany don't get him much anymore either.
I know.
And Joey don't ever watch it.
Joey won a 50-50 at Eldora again.
Yeah, he's too good for us. Oh, Lord. It looks like everybody's calmed down on the comments. Like I said, Natural Bridge is running this weekend. And still, Blue Ridge Outlaws will be at
Livonia.
That's about it for this weekend that I know of. Of course, North Wilkesboro is having the cars doing modifieds. So,
yeah, if you're in that stuff, you know.
Yeah, I'm not an asphalt fan.
You know, if you're not at a dirt track, you're on asphalt. You know what I'm saying?
That would be my catchphrase.
Yeah. No pun intended.
I mean, I know Grayson Keaton is a Bowman Gray Stadium junkie. Because they junk a lot of shit out there. But like I said, it's all what you like. Brian, what's Brian Martin doing in here?
Well, I think Brian was gonna come and race Saturday at Cherokee and couldn't because he has 3 trucks and all of them broke down.
Hey, I can almost relate.
I think he said his white truck, his brake calipers and stuff, something exploded. His brake caliper exploded or something. And that's the one he tows the race car with. And then I think he said his black truck just quit. He was over at the schoolhouse and it just quit. And he was on his Toyota, his monster truck.
Sound like my luck.
That thing won't pull nothing.
Got the 79 sitting over there. I need a transmission in it. I got Tahoe still sitting at the body shop.
Hey, and you know what? I know how y'all feel. I know how y'all feel. I really do. My car is sitting up there on the damn bank.
Got towed in here on a wreck truck. Might as well put a 45 on the side of that thing.
Oh wow, that was a low blow, but okay.
Oh,
look. If it's
I had to. I'm sorry.
It's it sucks.
The only thing that was fast Saturday night with a 45 on it was that bicycle over here.
No, that 45 was fast. It just
I'm messing with you.
It just wouldn't. Somebody didn't keep it up front.
Things happen. Before we get off here, let me thank our sponsors one more time because they are the ones that help us make this happen every week.
On the Backstretch is presented to you by these great sponsors. Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Go check out Philip and Cambridge Gann for all your race car parts and fabrication needs, located on K School Road in Medan, North Carolina. Go check out Gann's Race Cars and Parts. NRS Race Scoring for all your transponder and scoring needs, the official score of the Mid-East Racing Association. Go check them out on Facebook at NRS Race Scoring. 2 Fast For You Embroidery. That is Tanja Gann, in-house at Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Need them hats done, shirts, sweatshirts, monograms. Go check out Tanja Gann at 2 Fast For You Embroidery. She'll take care of all your embroidery needs. Located on K School Road in Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Tate Logging and Firewood, located in Low Gap, North Carolina. That is the home of the Hillbilly, Zach Tate and the T9 Machine, and also the Hillbilly Girl of Abby Tate. For all your logging, timber, and firewood needs, go check out Tate's Logging and Firewood or give them a call at 336-757-6706. Vinyl adds horsepower at Randy's Custom Lettering, located in Wannet North Carolina. Go check out Randy and Chris for all your vinyl signage and decal needs. You can check them out on Facebook at Randy's Custom Lettering or give them a call at 336-591-9301. TC Construction, that is Travis Covey out of King, North Carolina. He is the official sponsor of the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, Fast Time Award, and Hard Charger Award for the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour. The T-Shirt Guru of Travis Lawson with Stokes Apparel. If your race team, ball team, business is looking for apparel, Go check out Travis Lawson at Stokes Apparel. You can find him on Facebook at Stokes Apparel or online at www.stokesapparel.com. Special thanks to Jason and Brittany Walls with the Mid-East Racing Association, your home with the Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models. The Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, your Pro Fabrications Mid-East 604 late models, and your True Light Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks. And debuting this year, the Mid-East Super Late Model Series. Go check them out at racemideast.com. Andrews Mowing and Landscaping, the driver of the number 46, 604 late model. That is Andrew and Brandy Langford with Andrews Mowing and Landscaping for all your landscape design, maintenance, and grading needs. Give them a call at 336-624-8357 or go check them out on Facebook at Andrews Mowing and Landscaping. Need trash hauled? Call Capital Waste. Their team is ready to help you determine the right product for your needs. Offering dumpster rentals and portable toilet rentals. Give them a call today at 336-648-8808 with 2 locations to serve you in Mount Airy, North Carolina and Mooresville, North Carolina. Also check them out online at capitalwastetrash.com.
And I'd like to thank all our sponsors again, because like I said, they are the ones who help us make this happen. Equipment and studio software and all kinds of stuff. Cameron pays me nothing to do this.
And he pays me no mind.
Well, I give him a hard time.
He does that. He's been doing that for the last 2 weeks, but I've pretty much deserved it
for the last 4 or 5 years. But anyway.
Yeah. He ain't wrong.
He's wrong. I've only been wrong once, a bunch of times. Fact.
Oh my God.
Well, like I said, upcoming, like I said, the Nationals have been postponed. 602 Nationals postponed until the March 28th and 29th.
Everybody's got more time to fix him a 602 late model now.
True. Robbie Stevens is stoked because he gets to get some more seat time.
Right. And see, now I'm wondering if Robbie's going to take that car to Charlotte now.
Probably. I wouldn't put it past him.
I wouldn't either.
Because he likes Charlotte.
He does.
Natural Bridge Fall Classic, 18th and 19th. Like I said, late model Sportsman. Sportsman is a 602 hybrid class.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, street stocks and pure stocks. And then Steel Block Bandits will be at Livonia Speedway on Saturday, October the 19th. And hopefully I can get back into showing some driver interviews and all that stuff.
Be nice if we had somebody that's at the racetrack.
I've tried to get Bumperjack to
Take some interviews, you know.
Please. You want a drink?
Nah.
No yoo-hoo for him.
We ain't got none. I need to get some too.
Yoo-hoos are for winners.
That was a low blow again. I'm still getting some. Maybe if I get them,
you'll have a reason to drink them.
It'll change.
You'll have a reason to drink
I'll
them.
just let them sit in the refrigerator until I can drink one.
Oh, they'll go bad.
Yeah, I don't care. They're good.
Chocolate drink.
Chocolate milk.
Chocolate drink.
Milk. That's discussion.
Chris Joyce still had the best comment about that.
Chris is the one who made all the memes and made the video and pictures of me and posted it on Facebook.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was funny. I'll give it to him. I didn't do myself any favors in the interview anyway.
No.
I don't normally think whenever I do things like that.
Yeah, that's the first one, so yeah.
Well.
But that's all I got for this week. Like I said, we'll come on here next week and talk about Natural Bridge and the Blue Ridge race and what's coming up. And it's CC's photography says it's always Willard's fault.
I agree.
And I have proof right there.
I agree.
It's always Willard's fault.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. Keep that on there.
Keep that on there.
Keep that on there. Hold on. Come on, phone. I'm sending this to him. That's going straight to Willard right now.
Straight to Willard right now.
Yep.
Like I said, remember, guys, if you're not at a dirt track, it's your own ass fault.